Welcome to News West 9's West Texas View with Johnny Lou Avery.
Welcome to the West Texas View. We're going to talk about a really important subject and an interesting event that's coming up. I'm Johnny Lou Avery, and Betsy Triplett Hurt, that all of you in the Permian Basin know, is here to talk about the Breast Cancer Awareness Luncheon. This is part of the Laura Bush Institute for Women's Health offering. In fact, this is the 4th annual, and this year the theme is Pink the Basin.
Well, we're going to start with you.
Oh, okay.
We're going to pink you.
Oh, good for you.
Let's see if I can put it right.
Yes.
Right there.
Oh, what a pretty pink ribbon that I'll get to wear from now on.
October is the official Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but
We're
as women, we are very aware of breast cancer all the time.
And
so.
we've got to talk about this, even though
Yes.
we're in September now. We've got to talk about it because we want everybody to get involved in it.
Oh, yes,
And
yes.
so let's talk first about the Laura Bush Institute before we get to that, because this is such an encompassing institution that is helping us get awareness in a lot of our women's issues.
Oh, yes. It's, okay, Laura Bush Institute for Women's Health is a component of the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center system. And the Health Sciences Center has campuses in Lubbock, the Permian Basin, Midland, Odessa, El Paso, and Amarillo.
And now Abilene.
And Abilene, yes, thanks to some really wonderful, we have School of Pharmacy there, that's right, you know that. And the Laura Bush Institute was founded in 2007 and named for beloved Laura, and her dad was a tech grad. And she talks lovingly of going up to football games with her dad and driving around the campus. And so that is the connection for there. And she was First Lady at the time and honored us, Texas Tech, with the use of her name. The Jenna Welch Clinic is in Midland, and that is named for her mom. And recently, her mother was there with Laura to officially dedicate and open the center.
And
it was just wonderful. It was a joyful time. And the Laura Bush Institute is a, if you walk in it, it looks just like a bunch of other doctor offices that you ever walked into, but they focus on women's issues, women's health. And most of the studies of all health programs are geared to men, and there are a lot of differences in our bodies.
And most of the research is geared
all
to
of the research is geared that way, and so they are focusing on women's issues, and it's just a wonderful component to health and into research, and they are really paving a lot of groundwork.
But the other thing that I love about it is, of course, at the Midland Center, they also have the rural health of medicine.
Yes.
And we're one of the few places in the whole United States that are concentrating on the special issues involved with rural health. And so then again, in the Laura Bush Institute, we're looking at the special problems of women, but also the special problems of rural women who don't have always all of the.
What I love about Texas Tech, among many things, especially the Health Sciences Center, our mission is West Texas, and it's everything. It's just West Texas, and what a great laboratory that is. And oftentimes, as you drive through these small towns, the newest or the nicest building in town will be the Texas Tech University Health Sciences System WIC Clinic. And that's the first ground floor of getting people into the health system. And
that's the key word, into the health system,
because
so many of them don't have any kind of resources at all. I remember, because I've been connected with the Texas Tech Health Science Center for so long, and when we first talked about the concept of doc in a box, which was many years ago. And I was thinking, now why do we need this in my ignorance? But then when they talked about somebody having a car wreck out on the highway around Sierra Blanca and there's no doctors, there's not even any medics or anything.
No.
And so how important it is for to have a connection to somebody that can help with that, even if it is a long way away.
And Texas Tech has the telemedicine, which is the satellite system that you can
which the doc in the box was the forerunner.
It really was, and that's just taking it one more step. And the one event that Tech loves to promote is when that was first instituted, however many years ago now. There was a doctor in Alpine
delivering a baby.
Yes, and needed help and could call up to Lubbock and was talked through the procedures. So it is phenomenal.
I remember that. I remember that story.
Is good.
But anyway,
okay,
so the
meanwhile, back to the Laura Bush.
Thing is really a big, wonderful addition to the Permian Basin.
It is.
But now we get into the breast cancer awareness, not just the luncheon, but the awareness all around. Because until cancer has touched your life, you really can't fully identify with it. But now you just see the groundswell of people who's got someone in their family who's had breast cancer. So as you become aware of it, then you become passionate about it, and you start wanting to help with the research and all of those kinds of things.
Most people are very aware of all of the Susan B. Komen events, and it is a foundation, it's a national event or a foundation that focuses on research. And we are not affiliated with that. Texas Tech has embraced its own breast cancer awareness activity, so that all of our proceeds stay here in the Permian Basin, and our funds from our fundraiser go to provide mammograms for women. And yes, and we're also probably, if we raise enough money, we're going to start adding prosthesis, prosthetics.
For after the surgery,
to help.
We're going to have to take a break right now, but we're going to be right back, and we're going to talk more about the luncheon, but we're also going to talk about some of the special features at the luncheon, including an auction of some of these wonderful paintings, and we're going to show you those in just a minute. We'll be back in just a minute and continue this conversation.
Stay tuned. West Texas View will be right back.